Welcome to Hitman Boxing. So what's next for Anthony Joshua? It's looking like Joseph Parker is going to be the mandatory challenger for Anthony Joshua's IBF championship. And here we go again with this shit. Just like a couple months ago, we did this shit with Dominic Brazil. Now let's go in on Joseph Parker, on his out of shape ass, right? So Joseph Parker's 19-0, 16 knockouts. I've been watching some footage of Joseph Parker. He's a decent competitor for Anthony Joshua at this point. Do I think Joseph Parker has a chance of beating Anthony Joshua? Hell the fuck no, I don't. But he does pose some problems for Anthony Joshua. Joseph Parker is going to be moving around a lot. He's got an amazing jab, and he does have some power. He likes to throw power shots. My issue with Joseph Parker is, I watched that fight against Carlos Takam, and he didn't look so great in my opinion. He got completely gassed out in that fucking fight. And he has a lot of trouble fighting when he's backing up, when his opponent's the aggressor. He has a lot of problems with that. But again, he has a really good fucking jab, man. And he does have some fucking power. But his stamina is definitely going to be an issue against Anthony Joshua, even though he may not get as far as Dominic Brazil did. But, if he goes into deep waters with Anthony Joshua, man, he might fucking pass out from being so fucking tired, man. Carlos Takam really took it to that man, Joe. I saw him get hit a lot. He needs to work on his defense, man. He keeps his left hand so fucking low when he's fighting. I don't see how he expects to beat somebody like Anthony Joshua. He's got a lot of things to work on. But he's still a solid opponent for Anthony Joshua. But again, do I see Joseph Parker beating Anthony Joshua? Fuck no, man. But you never know. We'll see how it goes. Joseph Parker's got a fight coming up. A good tune-up, in hopes of, making this fight with Anthony Joshua. I believe Eddie Hearn was gonna plead with the IBF to let them sneak in one more voluntary, defense before they fight, Joseph Parker. So it's looking like 2017 we'll get a chance to see Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua lace up. A lot of people were talking big shit about Joseph Parker back in the day, man, but shit seemed to fizzle out. Can y'all tell me what's up with that shit? I feel like he's been fighting a lot of fucking senior citizens and bums and shit. Anthony Joshua's definitely a big step up. Excuse my ignorance, but I'm looking at the dude's record. I don't see, too much in the way of being impressed by this guy, to be honest with you. He's taking some O's away from some guys. But, Anthony Joshua's a big fucking step up for this guy. And like I said, Carlos Takam really gave him a lot of problems, man, especially when Takam was pushing the action. He was smothering him, man. Like I said, Joseph Parker seems to have a issue fighting, in that back leg when he's being backed up against the ropes, or whether whether his opponent's coming forward, man. He really has a problem with aggressive fighters, man. And he was getting rocked a few times by Takam in that fight, man. So it'll be interesting to see how he deals with Anthony Joshua, man. But again, like I said, Joseph Parker, he got really good footwork, man. He's got some good footwork. He's got a really good jab. And he does have some power, man. He throws some vicious fucking uppercuts, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how Anthony Joshua fares against Joseph Parker, and whether it's going to be another case of a motherfucker getting knocked out in the second, third round. Like I said, big props to Dominic Brazil for lasting as long as he did against Anthony Joshua, man. But there's not too many people that's going to be able to match up against Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua's going to have problems with boxers that can move around and box really well. Joseph Parker can almost do that. So we'll see how this fight turns out, man. I'm pretty sure Joseph Parker is going to win his fight. I think it's July 21st. He's fighting Solomon Homano. who's a pretty aggressive fighter. I checked out some of his fights, so this will be interesting. I mean, like I said, man, the heavyweight division is what's popping in boxing right now, man. One of the most exciting divisions in boxing right now. So, like I said, you got Anthony Joshua leading the pack over there for you boys over in the UK, man. So, in my opinion, he knocks Joseph Parker out, man. Joseph Parker just doesn't have the defense. And, like I said, he doesn't have the stamina. And he doesn't have the skills to beat Anthony Joshua. But it's funny how he feels he's confident, man. His promoters are sticking up for him, man. So we'll see how this shit goes. I'm just waiting for Joseph Parker to say some shit so I can say some shit. So I can start talking some shit, man. Just like Dominic Brazil. We're going to talk shit about Joseph Parker and how the motherfuckers ain't got no fucking stamina, man. He gets tired as fuck too easy, man. We're going to see how this fight goes. Okay? 2017. Looking forward to it. Always looking forward to Anthony Joshua's fights, man. So, and Joseph Parker, man, I did enjoy watching his fights, man. He's an interesting fighter, but he gonna get knocked the fuck out. Let's be honest. He's getting knocked out. All right? Let me know what your thoughts are on this fight. School me. School this American right here. School this motherfucker right here. School my ass. Shit. Let me know what the fuck y'all think about this fight. Joseph Parker, Anthony Joshua for the IBF strap. Coming to you soon. Live from the UK. Drop a comment, like my shit, and always follow my shit. Hitman Boxing, I'm out.